For my first field study, I visited St. Ignatius of Loyola on Park Avenue and East 84th Street. The church was built in 1900 in the early Italian Baroque style and was modeled after San Ignazio Church in Rome. The Baroque architecture continues inside the church with an ornately decorated ceiling, plenty of natural light from the stained glass windows, and a huge organ in the back. It's really an impressive building that leaves you a little bit in awe. Immediately, you're introduced to the type of music that will be played by the choir warming up in the front of the church. The entrance hymn was O Come Emmanuel and was sung by the choir, who processed up from the back of the church with the priest, Father Dennis. The music reminded me of the church itself. It was very well done and impressive. It's very traditional liturgical music that doesn't seem to have changed for modern styles. The choir and the organ were used throughout the Mass and gave the music an almost somber feeling that felt very at home in a church which is meant to be a solemn place of worship. The music was very beautiful and seemed to come from all around you. The music was a very important part of the Mass. Most of the Mass was spent with music. I was surprised by how elaborate the Mass was. It's very different from the Masses I've usually been to. They did a lot of things that I haven't seen at Masses before, like incense, and they offered the wine. It seemed like a very old-fashioned type of Mass. Although I really liked the music, it didn't really invite participation. It was too complicated for normal people to participate, and it showed in that the audience didn't really participate until the ending hymn. The closing hymn seemed to change the whole note of the Mass. It was joyous and uplifting, while the rest of the Mass was somber. It seemed to change the whole mood of the congregation, who were silent for most of the Mass. Overall, I enjoyed the music of this Mass, but it was more about appreciation instead of participation. It didn't make you feel like a part of the Mass, it made you feel like more of an observer. Although the music was really beautiful, it didn't really feel like I was an active participant in the Mass.